Greetings and salutations, my friends. This is obviously one and only xDaichain here, and today I'm going to be talking and teaching you about xDaichain, which is a very interesting project, and also we're going to be talking about one of their dApps known as Honeyswap, which is basically a clone of Uniswap under this blockchain, and I'm going to be showing you how to use it. And what exactly is xDai? So basically, it's a fork out of Ethereum, which uses a dual token model. So basically, the DAI that exists on Ethereum can be converted into the xDai chain. And instead of using Ethereum-like of a currency in order to pay the gas fees, everything happens through xDai. So you have a stable coins, which is used to basically pay all the gas fees under the network, which is very ideal model and very genius at the same time, because this will ensure that the actual payments are going to be relatively low throughout the time. And they have two different tokens, basically xDai, which is obviously the one that is used on the network and is stable to USD. And the availability obviously is based on the one that is available on Ethereum. And also there is the stake, which is used to staking and also the protocol protection. And this is obviously volatile assets. That is the speculative part here. So if you want to invest in xDai as a project, you buy stake. And basically this one has a total supply of 8 million and there's APR, I believe, of 15%. And so it's basically inflating until it meets the 8%. And here's basically the breakdown of everything about you need to know about the actual ecosystem around stake. And I'm going to leave these links down below to their website where you can find all the informative information, okay, all the useful information about the project. And here's a bit of a comparison between stake and maker. So the stable coin is xDai versus DAI. Also, the token type is ERC677, which is a bit different. Maybe somebody who is more tech savvy can break that down in the comment section between difference between ERC677 and ERC20. And also the emission is 15% APR. And also there's a governance purpose on through proof of stake security and validator selection. And the participation is 24/7 by all validator pools to secure the xDaichain versus as the proposals go in Maker. Now, obviously, well, how do I get this xDai? How do I swap it? So first thing we need to do is go to the actual bridge. And you need a MetaMask in order to do this. And you need some DAI here on your wallet. And I'm going to be, and there's a limitation how much DAI can be converted daily from Ethereum into the xDai chain. And this, we're going to be moving all my money basically into here. And we're going to be transferring it here. And the cool thing about this system is that, let's say you already have an Ethereum address. And this is my Ethereum account right now here on the top. And you don't need to create a new one because it's exactly the same on the other chain. The private key, the seed phrase, it is one-to-one exactly the same. So you don't need to create a new account. All you have to do is continue and it will be paying, you will be paying the gas fee, obviously, under the Ethereum now, since it's moving from Ethereum. And right now it's going to be costing us $1 to make that. And now we're going to be waiting for the confirmation. But the meanwhile, we can basically set up the actual RPC. So if you are using Saturn Wallet, which you have seen me use in many of videos, you don't need to do this step because it's already listed there. So what you need to do is copy this RPC URL and go into open the MetaMask. And click the, here you see the Ethereum network. So these are all test networks. And here's, you can, by the way, you can also add Ethereum Classic through here, POA network, Tomo chain, many different things. And all you have to do is add the RPC URL. We can optionally add the chain ID, which is when you'll be putting at 100. The symbol, we can also put that there. And the name, we're going to be calling it, this is what's going to be showing us in the text field. And I'm going to be putting it here as xDaichain. And now we're going to be putting save button. And now basically it has been added. And now we are able to see, not here, but let's go back to the Honeyswap. And now we can connect the wallet through MetaMask by changing xDai network. We allowing it to connect, and now voila, we are now connected into the actual Honeyswap protocol using the xDai. And obviously the transfer we just did on the bridge hasn't gone through. We're going to be looking into that in a second, but now we are able to transfer the xDai, or as soon as the actual confirmation goes through Ethereum, we will be getting the xDai in here. And then we are able to trade it into a lot of popular things, just as Comp, Gnosis, HNY, which is the Honeyswap's own token. I'm going to be buying that. Then there's Lend, Link, Mana, Maker, OMG. Sai is also here, Stake, another one we're going to be buying out. And let's go back to the Ethereum main network so we can see, okay, we don't need to do that because now we already have the balance. So I'm going to be buying a bit of Stake now, and I'm going to be showing you how cheap it is to buy this. So we're going to be putting out, let's say 29 DAI. Let's see if there's, okay, now we can trade. I'm going to be buying some H1I, and I'll be confirming the swap, and here we can see the actual transaction. So that is, you see the actual gas fee, 0.0004 cents, okay? This is 100 of a cent almost, okay? That's how cheap it is to basically done the transaction. Now we can view the actual transaction on Block Scout. And, you know, the Honeyswap is really new. So it's going to be taking some time until liquidity comes around. And I'm going to be providing the liquidity into the pool because it's very cheap under the xDaichain to basically provide liquidity into the pool and take them out there on a daily basis because, as I said, the fees on this whole chain thing are like super goddamn low. And now we can try it out. We have the liquidity and liquidity. Okay, I still can't pronounce that word. And now we would be able to supply that amount if we wanted to. Okay, look, we have to approve the H1I, not a big problem because this is going to be costing us nothing. That is true, the Ethereum. Okay, let's see. I want to see actually where that is going through. Is that going through the actual Ethereum network right now? Or is this going through the actual xDaichain? No. This is xDaichain, so. Okay, now it is confirmed, and now we are able to put out the supply. Okay, let's try to refresh here because the approval probably didn't go through yet. And we put up the max. There we go, and supply. And we will receive this much from supplying. And we're going to be paying the fee once again, very, very low, less than a cent. And now we're going to be seeing that in the Block Scout. Okay, well, the transaction has been now submitted, and now we have some actual currency locked in here, and we are also able to. But eventually, if more people move into xDaichain, there's going to be more people and liquidity on this Honeyswap thing. And there's many other things you can do with xDaichain. It's also available on many different exchanges right now, such as Uniswap, Mooniswap, BitMax, Hotbit, Poloniex. I'm going to leave all those links down below. And they got some NFT project working on right now, which I'm going to be covering on a later video. But that's pretty much my guide, tutorial / how to use these protocols. I'm still very new to this, and I'm doing this literally on the first time as I was doing this video. So yeah, thanks for watching. Here you can send some actual tips and donations if you want to help out my work. But thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Cheers.